Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. It is Wednesday, October 3rd. I have huge, massive, bullish news to share with you guys. I am not hyping this up. I'm telling you this news is massive. So this video is going to be a bit long, so please bear with me and please stay to the end because it's all major stuff. Announcements from governments, custody services, Wall Streeters. We've got some massive news. Now, if you look at the market here, everything is down. I know we've been talking about XRP recently because of the launch of XRapid. Bitcoin is down, Ethereum is down, Litecoin, and so forth. You would think all the news I'm about to share with you would spark a lot of bullish sentiment. The market would start going up. But this is what manipulation looks like. Remember, I've been talking to you guys that there is manipulation in the market, and I believe there's been price suppression for a very long time so that the big money can buy in. And you would think that the news that's coming out, especially a lot of it being behind Bitcoin, that Bitcoin would pump. It's not. And this is what I want you to keep in the back of your mind. That's not to put a damper on the bull run that's coming. I'm just letting you know that all of this is crafted. It is a plan because of the big money who are looking to buy in low, get the weak hands out, and then they're going to pump it back up. And that's where we who are patient and hold during this period, which is, it's very hard to hold. But remember, I told you, they're not going to let the price go too low because they need us to hold because they don't want to lose the trust or lose the retail investors completely. They're going to get some of the weak hands out, right? But they're going to at least leave it at a certain level. Notice the price is moving sideways for the most part. We bottomed out. I think a lot of people are saying that, and we're still above 6,000 for Bitcoin. Obviously, XRP had a major pump pre-swell where it's back over 50 cents because it was around 20 something cents, right? So I just want to let you guys know, because some of you may ask, well, why is the market reacting? There is manipulation happening, but where we're headed, you got to look long-term macro level now. And this is where you got to hold on to the news I'm going to show you, which is facts. I'm not making it up. And you have to be patient. So with that out of the way, guys, the CFTC today, directly from the CFTC, tweeted, the CFTC announces that federal courts find that virtual currencies are commodities. So the article that they link to here is on the cftc.gov. I will put a link in the description for you guys to go read this. Let me just give you some details. Washington, D.C. On September 26, 2018, Senior Judge Rhea Zobel of the U.S. District Court of District of Massachusetts entered an order holding that the Commodities, Futures, and Trading Commission, CFTC, has the power to prosecute fraud involving virtual currency and denying defendants' motion to dismiss the CFTC's amended complaint. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing for you, but reason why they had to identify it as a commodity so that the CFTC can what? Regulate it and go after their scammers, right? They're going to go after the pump and dump people who are, looking to close shop and run away with your money. Now, does this affect the SEC? Not 100%. But let me paint a picture here for you guys so you understand. There are different branches within the government. The CFTC recognizes virtual currencies as a commodities. That is a win, a plus. It gives it a classification that they can now regulate accordingly. And this, when we remember, we're waiting for clarity and to get all these things out of the way so the market can grow. So does this mean that any random coin cannot still be listed as a security even though this ruling came out? No, it means the SEC could rule something is a security. However, we're still waiting for clarity from the SEC. This announcement puts pressure on the SEC to get moving to provide clarity. So you understand what's happening here? Different branches of government, and I, as far as one being over the other, I don't think one is over the other necessarily. They're almost on the same playing field, but the fact that the CFTC has made this ruling, and this is from federal court, not a state, federal, talking about the whole government here, right? It puts pressure on the SEC. We know Hester Pierce, the head of the SEC, has also come out publicly and told the folks to get out their helicopter and come down and start looking at this and make the rulings and the laws and the regulations so we can move forward. You're holding up innovation. You're holding up this market. So I hope you guys understand that. This is good, but it doesn't 100% rule out that the SEC can't list something as a security, but it's definitely a good move in the right direction. We have more clarity, and like I said, it puts pressure on the SEC to be more friendly to crypto. Hope you guys grasp that, but this is still very big news. I highly recommend you read all of this. Once again, for saving time, I'm not gonna read all of this here. It's a lot of jargon that with a case and so forth that you need to just really read through yourself. So I'm gonna put a link in the description. Now, on to the next massive news. A competitor will be coming into the market that's gonna compete with Bakkt. We know Bakkt is a global cryptocurrency exchange powered by the New York Stock Exchange parent company ICE, Starbucks, and Microsoft, and it's going to provide cryptocurrency service for both institutional investors and retail, and it's going to provide a custody service. It's going to have a physically backed Bitcoin futures, so which is very different from the paper backed ones that are currently out in the market. So let me give you the headline here. A slew of Wall Street giants are getting behind an upstart exchange looking to launch a wide range of crypto futures, and it could be a big rival to Bakkt. Let me give the details here. ErisX, you heard that right, it's ErisX, which is seeking regulatory approval to list futures tied to Bitcoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, and Litecoin, announced it closed a fundraising round. TD Ameritrade, you guys know about TD Ameritrade, DRW, and Virtue Finance are among the Wall Street heavy hitters backing the venture. I want you to listen to that again. Wall Street heavy hitters backing the venture. This is going to be huge. I've been telling you guys, bigger things are to come. This market is going to take off. We just have to be patient. And like I said, there's a bit of manipulation. So a lot of these things are happening according to the big money's timeline. But if we are patient and we hold, we will be rewarded. Let me give you some details here. Brokerage giant TD Ameritrade, a slew of high-speed traders, and a long list of Wall Street firms are getting behind a brand new market for crypto called ErisX. The firm announced Wednesday the venture, which is being led by trading veteran Thomas Chipas, would provide a place for individuals and institutions to trade cryptocurrencies and derivatives tied to digital assets, according to a news release put out by the firm. Chipas, previously head of quantitative execution at Citigroup, left his previous role to build ErisX in recent months. Now think about this, guys. Remember I was telling you, read between the lines. Why would this guy, the head of quantitative execution at Citigroup, part of Citibank, why would he do that? And to go start this, to focus on crypto? Because this new asset class is the new gold rush, the new tech boom. The early adopters are going to make so much money. That's why I always emphasize we are the early adopters. We have the potential to make a lot of money if we hold and don't have weak hands and panic. But we look at the facts like this, regardless of the red that's showing on the market here, that the prices are down, moving sideways. Look at the big things that are happening here, guys. Don't miss it. Read between the lines. I'm giving you facts here. I'm not making this up. So let's see. The goal of the platform is to offer a wide range of physically delivered features for Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, and Litecoin. First, however, it will also offer a spot market for crypto trading. ErisX is a revamp of derivatives exchange ErisX, which launched in 2010 and failed to gain traction. The firm expects spot trading for cryptos to begin in Q2 of 2019. So mark this on your calendar. Q2 2019, guys. Trading of its planned derivatives products is pending regulatory approval. The firm holds a DCM, or designated market contracts, which could give it a leg up over other crypto trading platforms. That's an important note there. Here's a quote. In our opinion, there is no lack of interest in building out markets for people wishing to trade digital assets, and there is plenty of space for people to come in with a regulated exchange and clearinghouse. Let's see, the big name backers here. So TD Ameritrade, a broker that currently offers clients access to Bitcoin futures trading on CME and CBOE global markets, is the best known name behind ErisX. Others include trading giants DRW and all of that. Okay, I gave you some of the names there. So guys, and they talk here about Bakkt. It will be a rival of Bakkt, guys. And I expect more of this to continue to happen. That's why you have to be patient. I know I keep saying that because I see the comments on my videos. People are like, oh, I thought you said this, oh, you said that. And I keep saying I am not a predictor of the future. I don't have a crystal ball. I'm not a fortune teller. But I make educated guesses, as many folks do. But I'm basing that off of facts. I hope you understand that. I'm not pulling it out of the air. If these folks, these Wall Street folks and corporate giant TD Ameritrade is building a crypto exchange, what does that mean, right? It means that the market's going to grow and it's going to take off. But we got to be patient. I can't tell you when it's going to take off. So I hope some of you who are new to this market really understand that, and you're not taking my word as though I'm a fortune teller. And nobody is. Not even the Wall Street guys. They use algorithms and they make educated guesses as well. No one can predict the future. You can apply the same theory or principle to stocks. Who can tell the future? So please, I don't want to see comments. I thought you said this. I thought this was going to happen. Guys, the facts that we're seeing here are pointing to that happening. Can anyone say it's going to happen on this date? No. We make an educated guess. I'm still holding my prediction that I believe a bull run will start sometime this month into early next month because of the big things that are coming up, guys. I believe as we get more clarity from the government and the SEC, it's going to really help spur things, and as well as, the SEC approving a Bitcoin ETF and so forth, the launch of Bakkt. I'm still holding to that. So I hope you guys understand my perspective, and I hope you start thinking this way as well, that we're looking at facts and we're making educated guesses. We're not pulling stuff out of the air here. No one has a crystal ball, okay? So the next big news, and I told you guys, it's a lot of bullish news I'm going to share with you. The Winklevoss twins, we know, have been working big time. We know they own Gemini, the cryptocurrency exchange. Well, guys, here's the headline. Crypto assets on Winklevoss Gemini exchange are now insured. This is huge. Crypto exchange Gemini has obtained insurance coverage for the digital assets it holds in custody, it announced Wednesday. The Gemini Trust Company, co-founded by Cameron and Tyler Winklevoss, said in a press release that its insurance will be provided through a consortium of insurance arranged by global professional services firm Aon, which provides a broad range of risk, retirement, and health solutions. According to the release, the exchange received coverage after it could provide its underwriters that it is a leading best-in-class exchange and custodian. Now, remember what I've been telling you guys. What does the big money need to come into the market? Custody services. But not just custody service. They need insurance and assurance that, hey, my investment is going to be safe, right? They want that white glove service as well. They want the representative, same way they would have a stockbroker, right? Call up, hey, Mr. Wealthy Person, I can buy 100 million Bitcoin for you, 100 million XRP. That is not a problem. We'll be putting it in our secure service, blah, blah, blah. And then so on and so on. You guys know how this works, right? They want that white glove service. They want that custody service. They want their protection, the insurance. Anything happens, their money is safe. So big shout out to the Winklevoss twins for getting this done. They're going to help usher in big money, guys, as well as Bakkt, as well as Coinbase with their custody service. So this insurance comes on top of now listen to this, on top of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation issued dollar deposits that the exchange holds. This is really big. Banks have federal deposit insurance, federally insured, people's money up to a certain amount. You guys, if you have your money in an account, you've seen banks being federally insured. This is what the big money needs. And this is a good sign for everyone in the market. The exchanges are becoming like banks, more legit, more trustworthy, more secure. And that is why I give you these predictions of bull run, price predictions. Now, could my date and times be off? Of course. I don't have a crystal ball, but I know it's coming because of facts like this, guys. Because of facts like this. You can't deny this. This is not from me. This is straight from the companies, right? Let's see. Gemini head of risk, Yusuf Hussein, said in a statement that consumers are looking for the same levels of insured protection they're used to being offered by traditional financial institutions. What have I been saying? This is all logic. This is all facts. This is all economics, business. There's nothing off about this. These people are not going to go on Coinbase like you and I or Binance and dump $1 million. No. They're going to, let's say they have 20 million, 50 million, whatever it is. Hey, my crypto broker, whatever, Bob or whatever, buy me $10 million of Bitcoin, buy me $15 million of Ethereum and $5 million of Litecoin and $20 million of XRP. Yes, make sure it's added to my account. Blah, 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 blah. Send me my receipt, my certificate of insurance or whatever of these assets. Yes, and send me my monthly statements. And as well, I want a weekly report on the movements of my crypto and all of that. That's what they're looking for. That's what they're used to with the Wall Street, with bonds and stocks and all of that. That's what they're used to. And that is where we are headed, guys. Really big things are ahead. I hope you don't see it. I know sometimes there's negative news and there's things that don't happen according to how we think sometimes, and that some of you get discouraged, but keep holding. Remember, these people are looking to make the most money possible. And like I said, there's manipulation, there's some price suppression, and we have to wait it through. Keep holding. If it bothers you, don't look at it. Maybe take a month off and then come back to it, right? I would highly recommend you guys just hold. Don't sell. Don't panic. Just leave it, and we will be rewarded. So hope you guys see what is happening here. Now, some other big news. I'm going to play a clip of this video, not the full video because I don't want to have some copyright issues, but it's very important. Another Wall Street guy is getting into crypto. So the headline here from CNBC is top Wall Street advisor Ric Edelman just entered the world of Bitcoin in a big way. And here's why he's embracing crypto. And here's Ric's profile on Twitter. Let me read his bio. Ric is an executive chairman of Edelman Financial Services, LLC. Ric has been providing financial advice to consumers for 30 years. So let me play you the clip here. Hopefully you guys can hear it.
The world's first crypto.
Whoops. This video, CNBC video, is taking a bit to load here. I don't know why. Come on. Hey, maybe a lot of people are retweeting it or looking at it or something. Let me try to refresh it here. Let's see if it loads. Like I said, I'm just going to play the intro part so you get an understanding of what's happening. So this guy's a well-known Wall Street advisor.
First cryptocurrency index fund announcing that legendary Wall Street advisor Ric Edelman has joined as an investor and advisor. Well, we've got the legend himself, Ric Edelman, with us now from San Francisco, joined by Bao Pisani from the New York Stock Exchange. Bao, why don't you kick it off?
Thanks very much, Melissa. Hello, Ric Edelman, old friend. Very interested to hear about your Bitcoin interest. We talked this morning. You told me every financial advisor needs to educate themselves about this space and should consider an allocation for clients. Ric, why are you bullish on Bitcoin, and are you advising people to buy it right now?
Well, I'm bullish on it because Bitcoin is now 10 years old. It's a $200 billion market in crypto total. Bitcoin is about 40% of that. Clearly, it's here to stay. There's massive amount of investments going into the blockchain and crypto assets specifically. And financial advisors, I'm discovering, really don't know much about it, no more than their clients do, which means advisors can't effectively give advice to their clients that the clients need. Should I buy Bitcoin or other crypto assets? And if so, how much? How do I do it, etc.? And so my goal is to help raise the bar of awareness, education, understanding, and knowledge so that advisors can be of greater value and help to their clients.
Do you think this is really a separate asset class like stocks, bonds, commodities, that 5 years from now you'll be talking about an asset allocation of 5% in Bitcoin or crypto along those lines?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the allocation will be, 1 to 5, but yes, I do believe that crypto assets are an asset class. They are a store of value, just like gold and precious metals, just like oil and gas, just like natural resources and energy. Yes, it is an asset class. It is here to stay, but most people today don't understand the blockchain. They don't understand crypto.
Guys, so many nuggets in there. Crypto is here to stay. People should be getting into it. It is a new asset class along with bonds, stocks, commodities, and so forth. And it is, like he's saying, a lot of people don't know. And he's getting involved in it. Do you think this guy needs to get involved? He's making money hand over fist, right? I think you may have saw the snippet. His company was rated, I don't know, #1 or something on Barron's list. So he's known as a legend. They refer to him as a legend. Guys, do you see what's happening here? The Wall Streeters are coming. Wall Street is coming. And I'm going to say it again. Be patient. Even if this price dips a bit more, even if some FUD comes from around the corner or something, keep holding. When you see governments, Wall Street, the big money corporate America getting involved, guys, it's all signs point to up, to moon. So keep holding. Once again, his name is Ric Edelman, and Wall Street legend there, guys. Now, onto some more interesting news here. The Federal Reserve, and this is so funny, so many positive news coming out today. The Federal Reserve seeks public comment on potential actions to facilitate real-time interbank settlement of faster payments. Now, first thing I did was, hey, Federal Reserve, have you heard of Ripple? RippleNet can solve all of that. They have all the solutions for interbank settlement. And the Federal Reserve Payment Task Force already gave an endorsement of Ripple. You guys remember that article, right? They gave an endorsement of Ripple. So I highly recommend you go and tweet at them, guys. It's Twitter at Federal Reserve, right? So they are looking for the public's comments on that, and some interesting things, guys, that they will be putting this out there. I think they're trying to get a pulse of people's thoughts, and I think all of the comments section is about Ripple, because who else can provide this type of interbank settlement at this scale, with full transparency, with low cost and speed, right? For faster payments. We know the speed of XRP settles in 2 to 3 seconds, and Ripple's already working with a lot of the central banks, and the Federal Reserve is a central bank. So guys, go tweet at them, but it's interesting that they put this out here. Now, some other positive news, and someone, I forgot the name who found this on Twitter, but I apologize, I forgot that, but Ripple was added to the United States Council of International Business. So in their summary posted on September 10th, it was Washington update, June, July, August. So we don't know which month it happened per se, but let me pull it up here. They listed RippleNet as a new partner. So here we go, new members. USCIB has recently welcomed Expedia, Ripple Labs, and Salesforce as new customers. Now, Salesforce is a giant. Expedia is a giant as well. Now Ripple is becoming a giant. So Ripple is slowly getting into all the aspects of business and commerce and banking and government. And that is a smart move. That is what smart companies do. And of course, this is going to open them up to help get regulations on their side, but also get new clients. For example, work with Expedia or Salesforce, right? So this is a great sign. And I'm still very bullish. I know a lot of people are disappointed. They're like, oh, why didn't the price pump for XRapid? Why didn't this happen? I explained in the video before. One, the price did pump pre-XRapid announcement and swell, right? Where it went from 20-something cents, jumped 100% to now, 53 cents. Second, only one institution, Qualix, is live right now. We know 2 more are slated to go live, and then more are going to come, of course. MercuryFX is slated to go live, as well as Catalyst Federal Credit Union. So the volume hasn't started moving yet, guys. We're talking about these specific institutions are not like your MoneyGrams or your Santander banks, right? Once those household names get on board, but like I said, be patient. These things take time, but you're invested in something that has a superior technology that has now opened the door to real world adoption, right? So if you're looking at the macro level, economics, business standpoint, you will see the potential of XRP and the growth it's going to have based on utility, but also big bull runs and speculation and FOMO. I'm still holding my prediction of $10 to $15 by the end of the year for an XRP. I could be wrong. Once again, I don't have a crystal ball. I'm making an educated guess. So I hope you guys understand that. Now, some news related to XRP and Ripple as well. This was interesting to see. Remember, I've been talking about people are now becoming more aware, more knowledgeable of what Ripple is, what XRP is, the problem it's solving, and the potential. So Phillip Nunn, and let me pull up his bio here so you don't think this is some random guy that's tweeting this. He tweeted here. Actually, let me give you his bio first. He's an entrepreneur, CEO, cryptocurrency specialist, public speaker, blockchain evangelist, and let's see. Looks like his company is WealthChain, if I'm not mistaken. Let me pull that up here for you guys. Yeah. WealthChain, it's very focused on, WealthChain Capital provides institutional clients access and exposure to emerging cryptocurrency and blockchain arena. We use traditional capital markets instruments to make it easier and quicker for institutional clients to take a position in a new exciting market. So they're like a cryptocurrency investment firm where getting the big money institutional clients and connecting them to the projects that they want to invest in. So this guy is not some random Joe Schmo. That's why I want to make sure I show you his profile. So he tweeted this, guys. I've never been a supporter of Ripple XRP, but boy, they are making some serious moves. And the fact I have issues with their offering are being put aside for now as they become so important in flying the crypto blockchain project. That's why I said in videos before, all you Bitcoin, Ethereum people should be thanking Ripple. It changes the narrative from crypto only used by terrorists, drug dealers, and criminals to crypto actually has real world utility, solves problems. The bigger narrative. Obviously, it's led by Ripple and XRP. And he said here, this is big. They will become the Microsoft of crypto. And if you understand business and you understand the history of Microsoft and Apple and IBM and these different companies, and you've seen the growth of the tech boom of the internet tech boom in the 90s, you will understand, guys, what he's talking about. It's not hard to understand that. But I know some of you are very young and you maybe don't have the context. So I highly recommend you do some research on the 90s tech boom, the growth of Microsoft and Apple and so forth, and understand the steps that were taken, and you'll see the moves Ripple is making is so well done and perfect because they are doing the marketing right, the partnerships, they're providing transparency, they're addressing FUD, they are doing the right things. And those of you who are old enough, who understand business and who studied, some of these companies or at least read about it, you get it. You get it. There's no way you can look at the moves Ripple is doing as a company and how they're pushing XRP and not see the right steps that they are making with their partnerships and marketing and all of that good stuff, and hiring the right talent and people and so forth. So notice what's happening. These people who were once against Ripple and XRP, who were listening to FUD, are now waking up to the realization of the facts. The facts is what we want, right? Not over speculating, not FUD, not pulling stuff out of the air, right, guys? So some other news here, guys. Let me pull this up here. So LCX, so Liechtenstein Crypto Assets Exchange. So big things happening in Liechtenstein. And remember we talked about their partnership with Binance and how that would integrate and allow have a partnership where fiat pairing and a lot of open opportunities. And they listed Binance here, LCX, on their website saying a fiat to a crypto exchange as a joint venture between Binance and LCX. So this is a new update. I forgot who shared it. I think it was Bank XRP or somebody, or C3 Nick or someone shared this on Twitter showing this addition. So very big things are ahead, guys. They're talking about the joint venture here and actually showing the Binance logo, Binance LCX logo. And here's their profile, of course. So this thing is global, guys. It's not just a handful of countries. It's global, and really big things are ahead. Let me see if there's anything else here. I know we covered a lot. I hope you guys stuck around to the end of this video because there's a lot, right? And like I said, guys, the market should be pumping right now off of this news. But look at the manipulation happening. It's just moving sideways as though nothing is being announced, as though FUD was out in the market. But look at this massive news from the CFTC. Like I said, this doesn't 100% eliminate the SEC, but it pressures the SEC to be more friendly to crypto, especially when the head of the SEC, Hester Pierce, is on board. So definitely a win. More clarity. Okay, CFTC sees virtual currencies as commodities. Great. Now, SEC, do your damn jobs, and let's get some clarity. ErisX, Bakkt competitor launching, powered by TD Ameritrade, guys. The Winklevoss twins, Gemini Trust company has insurance, big for institutional investors. We see the big Wall Streeters are coming. Ric Edelman, guys, getting a part of crypto. Federal Reserve looking like they're, I don't know what this is 100% about, but it's interesting that they're doing this. But like I said, go on there and say, hey, you guys should be using Ripple. And we're seeing a lot of people who are once haters of Ripple and fudsters of Ripple are now changing their tune, being enlightened, educated, and understanding what Ripple and XRP is about. The LCX exchange has updated their website here showing the partnership with Binance. So really big things are ahead, guys. As I said, and I know I don't want to beat a dead horse. I don't want to keep repeating myself, but some of you are new, and I'm trying to hammer home to you that patience is important when it comes to investing. And once again, no one has a crystal ball to predict what date. We make educated guess by looking at the facts, which I just presented to you. So I hope you understand that. And guys, what do you think about this news? I will love to hear your thoughts. Leave them in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Like I said, I don't like to over speculate. I look at facts. I take a business logical approach here. So please help share my channel with your family and friends, those who are interested in learning about the crypto market and want to stay up to speed with the actual facts and news of the market, not over speculating. We'd love for you to help grow this channel, and I thank you guys for your support. And stay tuned. I'll be doing some more giveaways, random giveaways, but you got to be subscribed, guys. So thank you for your support, and I'll talk to you all later.